Wild weather is continuing to affect many parts of the country. Tens of thousands of people are without power, multiple highways are closed, and flights, Wellington trains and Cook Strait ferry sailings are impacted. Manawatu, Wanganui, Otorohanga and Waipa remain under states of emergency. Manawatu, Rangitike and Ruapehu are under a red heavy rain warning. Met Service says we're going to see big impacts across a wide area, including central, eastern and southern parts of the North Island. Eden Park is set to host New Zealand's first ever State of Origin match next year. It's also set to host more concerts. The government's confirmed the Auckland Stadium will host the game with support from the government's Major Events Fund and Auckland Council event. It expects more than 10,000 Australians will come here for the game. And the government's also confirmed changes, allowing the stadium to hold 12 large and 20 medium-sized concerts a year with no restrictions on the days they can be held. Wellington's mayor says Wellington Water needs to focus on fixing the Moore Point sewage treatment plant as it loses its chair. Nick Leggett has resigned after the catastrophic failure at the site, which is expected to take months to fix. Andrew Little says it was the right thing to do. A public meeting will be held on the Moore Point crisis in Wellington tonight. David Seymour's radical approach to shrinking the government hasn't gone down well with the largest trade union. The ACT leader wants to cut the number of ministers to 20 and consolidate the public service into no more than 30 departments. He says there are still too many agencies and says each minister should be in charge of just one portfolio. Public Service Association National Secretary Fleur Fitzsimon says he's playing attempted populism. The growth in food prices has moderated slightly, but it might not stay that way. The Infometrics Grocery Supplier Cost Index was 2.3% higher in January compared to the same time last year. That growth is slightly slower than December 2025. Principal economist Brad Olson says many products have been under a summer moratorium, which means they haven't increased in price. And he says the jury's still out on whether this trend will continue. Olson says cost pressures on producers like electricity are increasing. A win for the marine life in Whangaparoa's rock pools north of Auckland. From March 12, there will be a 2-year ban on the taking of a range of invertebrate and seaweed species. Some days up to 200 people can be seen stripping the pools, gathering everything from starfish to sea cucumbers.